Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about empowering the me within my grief. When I first lost my husband to melanoma cancer, I really kind of went through this whole place of looking for the girl who was the 20-year-old who met my husband in college and that Marine when he just got back from jump school. That girl, I was looking for her. And I wound up coming to a place that I was chasing something, my past, and it wasn't helping me move forward. So, what I want to talk about today is empowering the girl who's here now. Now, if you've lost your husband and he's been gone maybe just a few months or a few weeks, this episode might not be for you, because this is for the widow who's saying, I do want to step into a new way to stand. And that's comes into the place of, I do have a program called A New Way to Stand. And if you're that's something that you're thinking, like, yes, I do want to have a guide so that I can move with my grief and but not move from my spouse, then this is the program for you. But let's just talk about this. Let's talk about chasing the person who was and seeing the person who is right now. When you are in a state of constant like chasing and you're looking for her, you're having a hard time actually moving kind of with your grief and moving forward. So, when we talk about empowering, we want to talk about what are things that you like. So, number one, what is the one thing that you're like, oh, I really like to do that? I haven't actually explored that. That's a new way to stand. It's a new thing that you can do. I like to tell my clients, whatever you are thinking and speaking, your brain is only designed to listen to what you tell it. So if you're constantly telling yourself, like, oh, I can't, or that's too hard for me, or I'm too old, or, we can make the list of excuses, right? But what if instead of saying it's too hard, you say it's new? Because it is new. I mean, think about it. If you pick up a guitar, you're like, I want to learn how to play guitar, which I have done. And I'll pick up the guitar and I'm like, oh, this is hard, right? It hurts your fingers. It's a lot of, you just have to practice. That's exactly what it's like as a widow. You're just practicing. You're practicing your new life, your new journey. It doesn't mean that you have to negate that you have this loss. And that's why I like to talk about, a new way to stand doesn't mean that you're moving on. You're moving with. You're moving with your grief. You're learning how to step into your life, but also allowing yourself to still feel the emotion and the grief of losing a spouse. The second thing I would say is just to get curious. Get curious about what the things that, kind of bring you joy. I like to think about this movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it, but it's Runaway Bride. And so what she does is she's like keeps, getting engaged to guys and she leaves them on the altar. There's a point where Richard Gere says to her, you don't even know what kind of eggs you like. And so she like makes all these eggs, and at as she's making those eggs, she finds out the one that she likes. Now, of course, it's different for us because it's not that our husbands were keeping us from seeing what we like. But sometimes it's good to just go, oh, I actually like doing this. I like getting up in the morning and doing this. I like, whatever it is, to start to get curious about it. I love thinking in curiosity versus in this desperation. And I believe that there's a difference between despair and grief, right? Grief is this sadness where we've lost our spouse. Despair is, I'm never going to get over this. And that is where I don't want you to land. I want you to land in this. You are able and capable of anything, even in your grief. So, what I want to leave you with this today is that you have the ability to see a new way to stand. To empower you is to actually just start to become aware of you, starting to see you within this grief. And if you're thinking, I really would like to kind of get to know this Gina, who, if you don't know, I lost my husband to melanoma cancer in 2024. I started documenting my journey because I felt that no one really understood grief. And I just started documenting. And what happened was so many other widows actually resonated with my story. So, because of that, I started a group. It was a free group. It's called Grief and Me. If you're interested in that, of course, link in my bio. But for the woman who's, this is who I'm talking to right now, I'm talking to you. If you are ready to step into something new and you're like, yeah, I do want to step in something new, then you need to message me and we need to get you some information on a new way to stand. It's a widow's guide to moving with, but not moving on. And as I always leave you with this,